Good afternoon, morning or evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope whatever time of day it is for you, it is going well. Today I'll be giving you a beginner guide on Rogue Company's newest addition to the roster, Umbra. But before that happens, make sure if you find the video helpful to leave a like and possibly a subscribe, as it will help more people find this content and increase its discoverability in the algorithm. Just a quick side note, all the sections of this video will be timestamped and marked in the description in their respective categories, as not to waste your time. Umbra, like every rogue, has a passive and main ability, these being very powerful. Basically, he has a remote control spider that can trigger an explosion in a set radius. Some really useful applications for this ability are clearing contested points and eliminating the last person in a squad. Although, be very careful, don't activate this ability straight away as it only has 12 seconds. Another downside would be the fact it's marked on the map to literally everyone by a white spider icon, so literally a blind person could see it. As well as this, the jump seems to have significant cooldown and its run speed is about the same as a player, so basically if the person just runs away, you're f***ed. Now onto his second ability, which is his passive called Siphon. It basically allows him to gain max health when you get a down or assist. Every time you get a down or assist, this health cap will expand by 10, although through testing I have found no matter what, this cannot exceed 130 health, which is incredibly misleading due to how vague the description is. Umbra overall has decent kit, with him being able to wield SMGs and DMRs, meaning he has great versatility at medium to short range. And this opens up so many approaches a player can take. If you want me to make a video covering his new weapon, the Bishop, make sure to leave a comment in the description. He is also equipped with the new melee weapon, the Combat Knife. This has an incredibly, and I say incredibly because I mean it, fast attack speed. Although it does take him 4 hits to finish an enemy with the weapon at base. I wouldn't say it's the weakest, but still can't compare it to the power of Max Claymore. And finally, his gadgets are kinda strange. It's the Bounce and Smoke Grenade, which is an interesting choice at best. These gadgets are amazing if you're working as a full squad, don't get me wrong. But sometimes when you're throwing down smoke grenades, it can actually hinder your team. And if you're just solo queuing into some casuals, you're really not going to be thinking that hard. Umbra's perks support a very aggressive in-your-face playstyle, which really surprised me initially. Having Replenish, so basically when you shoot enemies, you get your full mag back once you've downed them. And then he has Life Drain as well, which will, as it says on the tin, give you health when you get it down. As well as the new addition of a perk called Hunter, which allows you to detect enemy footprints, which is paired perfectly with padded steps, allowing you to walk silently when you're not running, allowing you to get the drop on your enemies. As I said before, literally all of the perks I've just mentioned support a really in-your-face aggressive playstyle, which kind of contradict Umbra's versatility that I mentioned before. In this section, I'll go over some of Umbra's best pairings and go through why I think this. Although, take this with a grain of salt, as it's only my opinion. If you think I'm wrong or believe there's another useful rogue that should be on this list, leave it down in the comments. Anyway, onto our first rogue, which would be Dallas. Basically, he'll allow you to get a scan on the enemy, so you're not fumbling around whilst you're in your ultimate. So that will basically cut down on the amount of time wasted. Another pretty decent rogue that would literally counter Umbra's biggest weakness, which would be his vulnerability whilst he's in his ability. This would be Anvil. Hear me out here. He can basically just plonk 2 shields left and right of him and he'll be fine. That's all I have to say on that one. Let's get on to the counters. This is my favourite section of the video, where we're going to cover Umbra's worst nightmares. The first being Glitch, who can just kill his spider mid-use by activating his ability. The thing is, Glitch doesn't even need to go anywhere near this spider since he has range. Another character that can kind of reduce the impact of Umbra's ability is Chak. as he can revive himself or give himself extra health with the ability and just tank the blow like a champ.
I just be my I just be my
A couple of add-ons that'll actually help you here are the perk Tenacity, which will also make Umbra's ability survivable. This is good if you don't own Chak, or if you're feeling frisky, you could always just lob an EMP grenade at the spider, which will basically have the same effect as Glitch's ability. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you in some way. If it did, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you have any suggestions at all, feel free to leave a comment and I'll hopefully be working on it soon.